So I was thinking recently, and I know that's how problems typically start on this channel, but are all Ludwig fans just mentally challenged? Because it kind of seems like that, doesn't it?
Massive day for the unemployed. Ludwig actually apologized and took back some of the stuff.
I'm bummed at how he's
Lies.
handling the current situation. I don't actually really understand how I could handle it better. I honestly think the biggest mistake I made is I said, if someone
Pirate Software would be proud.
asked me if I feel guilty, and I said no. And I
Somewhere above from heaven, Pirate Software is smiling on Ludwig as he says that, and there's warmth inside.
think that was my biggest mistake, was saying that.
Actually, your biggest mistake was enabling an alcoholic to drink, but I digress.
But I like, there's no point, I think, in like trying to appease people who aren't even in the situation, you know? It don't really help me. It doesn't even help them.
Bit of a cop-out, you know, if you weren't there, you're not allowed to have an opinion on something. Look, dude, you're an internet personality. People are gonna judge your
Yeah, that's a definite. But have you been there moment?
actions. That's just the way of the road.
Like, I'm thinking about it from my perspective. When I get mad at someone because I'm into some drama, there's really no apology you can do. I just want to be mad at him for a while and chat shit on him. So
Hitler would be proud.
think it's the same here. But, you know, I think however people feel is fine. Drama leeches are annoying. I think it's fine. I think it's like, I totally understand it.
Well, I hope you understand it, dude. You had a drama channel yourself. Like, what?
And I have no, oh my
Wait, doesn't he still have that channel though?
God, this Leon is nasty. I have no desire to, I don't know, like, be viewed.
You know what I do? What I have no desire for? Watching competitive League of Legends. It seems so boring and such a goddamn joke. Like, why would you unironically watch this? Look at this. 7-4 in 15 minutes. This is probably going to go down in League of Legends history as the most active game ever seen in competitive history. Holy.
I don't know, like, be viewed in a more positive light.
But you're still going out of your way to address it and, like, still talking about it, making, like, multiple statements about it. If you truly didn't care what people thought of you, why are you still talking about it?
I've been really back on my stoicism arc
Stoicism.
because it's just not something I can control. So why bother to try to control it? And I think I crack too much. So I think I need to go back.
He's
Damn.
framing it as if he accepts the backlash because people want to be mad, not because he actually deserves the backlash. So manipulative. Despite his track record of flip-flopping and just folding all the time, he is, you know, talking a big game, but actions speak louder than words, so we'll have to see if he changes up.
I'm in it for the long haul. I also think on the flip side, you do not have to be in it for the long haul. I think you should just be in it if you think what I make is something that, like, appeals to you, you know?
Oh, shit.
And if that ever switches, then
Now, that is bona fide shaming tactics right there. Oh, well, you know, you don't have to be in the long haul, but if you like me, you should be there. You know, you should kind of support me through everything. You know, it is what it is. It's not a big deal, but the true G's know what's up, baby. Ah, that is so nice.
you should not watch. I think that's fine.
And it's not just the drama people and their viewers that are upset at you, dude. You're, like, actually alienating your own viewers by acting this way. Like, you make some really good content, like that Japan stuff, going from, like, tip to tip, very good stuff. This isn't about canceling you. Nobody is advocating for your cancel.
Was it? I mean, how can you? So this is I never understood this. So something like this happens. A person gets exposed for being other crap, obviously, and you look back at the previous things. Now you know that this person is a manipulative asshole, and you're like, yeah, but your previous things when I did not know you're a manipulative asshole were kind of cool. So you know that's fine. I can't. I don't understand these people.
Cancellation, or you're batting off Twitch.
Rage baiting. I just wish he would say he shouldn't have had Mango at the event. I think we should have cut off Mango way earlier. I think I shouldn't have done the breathalyzers. That was dumb. I don't think the breathalyzers were legitimate. I think people like saying 0.32 is near death are not being very genuine.
Does that really matter, dude? People during your event were calling you out for enabling him, and I understand every...
Okay, I'll explain one thing. 0.32 is not actually even remotely close to death. That is pretty close to getting blacked out and passed out if you're not stoic. Let's say stoic alcoholic. Okay, and while everyone else is just slightly buzzed and playing it off for the cameras, and they honestly have, drank like one beer. The fact that you're on 0.3 is insane, though. It is actually insane, okay? It's not the biggest deal on its own, okay? But the fact that everyone else is fine, but you have already gotten yourself completely wasted instead of 5 people is kind of insane, though, okay? That's serious problem levels, okay? If you have ever seen an alcoholic, you know this, because those people, man, everyone's like doing their first shot, and they're already, it's like that. And this is literally what that mango dude is.
Everyone was drunk, but like the breathalyzers are like the least of your worries. Even if they were ingenuine, your friend was inarguably blackout drunk. Like genuinely, he was wasted, and there's no debate.
I don't feel like it's very sincere when people say that, but it still is dumb
eh?
to have, and it was dumb to like cheer being more drunk. I regret that, but I don't know. I like.
It took a while, and at least he admits, a lapse in his judgment. That's what he said. I will never understand why someone could hate an online creators this much, especially one with a deliberately inoffensive output. You just answered your own question. Deliberately inoffensive output isn't authentic. Lord help Ludwig if he criticizes Hassan, though.
I had him.
True. Also, all of these streamers are absolutely fucking fake.
I'm at 2 other Burial Card events, and there's no problem. So it's. I think I just didn't realize how bad it was. I wish I had realized, but I just didn't, and I don't know how I would have. I think I might have just been too ignorant.
I'm giving you
guys. Poor Ludwig. He's actually the victim here. Damn. Wish I knew sooner. Oh well.
a lifeline, Ludwig. You were drunk as well. Nobody expects you to like do the right decision when you're drunk. It's just how you acted after that people, had the main problem with. Also, Ludwig apparently took notes from Mr. Beast and was deleting his top comments, calling out the mango situation, doing a bit of a cover-up.
I've been really back on my stoicism arc.
Nothing more stoic than deleting comments that bother you. That is one massive Keo. Take notes from your gooner friend and grab a ukulele, Ludwig. New foe has appeared. Bald Asmongold.
By the way, I would like to go on record. Out of all the slop tubers, I do believe that WestJet, in fact, I'll say it, guys, has the most aura. Yep, he is the one to be most fearful of. Bro is the king of clowns. He is. He will rip you apart limb from limb, buddy.
Dude, you're buttering up my ego. I might start being friends with Hassan and start my own Burial Cart event. God damn. And after that, he turned around and hit Old Yeller.
Good lord, what a f***ing loser, bro. Just a straight up idiot. You even conditioned your little pussy chat to go ew whenever my name's typed. Wow, good for you, good for you.
I'm not 100%, but I'm pretty sure you can't even type my name in his chat without getting like an insta ban either.
Fucking keep trudging through life because the world keeps spinning and it doesn't stop.
Yeah, you know what else doesn't stop? Your friend's alcohol addiction.
Ludwig's response is pathetic.
Facts, not fiction.
I think a lot of people want me to take accountability, and like he was messaging me, he was like, Tectone followed me. Who the fuck is Tectone? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's not a very genuine pursuit of the people who speak on Mango's behalf.
This was yesterday, but the deflection was insane.
I have said multiple times, I have no idea who the fuck this guy is. But here's the thing, Ludwig. I don't need to know someone to want to make sure someone is okay.
Shocker, I know, but you're allowed to have an opinion on something even if you weren't there.
Because it's just not something I can control, so why bother to try to control it?
What are you talking about? You can control your actions, and your reputation is, a reflection of those actions, bruh. Like, he can't just take accountability without, like, quadrupling down on certain things, Just say...
Why take accountability if that's hard? That's what these people don't understand. Taking accountability means admitting that you're wrong sometimes, okay? That's hard. Especially for these people.
My bad. It's that easy. Everything will go away like poof.
I still have enough empathy and care for the common man. I was going to reach
What a bunch of shit. I have empathy, okay? No one else
out to
does.
him and hopefully help him provide with him a therapist.
But I also think some people talk about Mango like he's dead. He's gonna be back. I think, like, I really hope his sobriety goes well. He's gonna be back. He's gonna be better than ever. I truly think that. Like, I really, truly believe that. Like, he'll be healthier. He'll be happier. Like, I truly think.
Is he sponsored by Red Bull?
You know, if he's sober for like a year, he'll be leading such a better life. People talk about him like it's
Oh, no shit. If he's not going to be addicted to alcohol, he's going to have a better life. Holy man, we're really breaking new grounds on this, like, evolving understanding of the world, aren't we here? I love how deep these things go. Absolutely love it. This is my favorite part about streamers and internet personalities, including myself. It's the fact that the absolute deepness this shit goes into. It's like normal human things like stubbing your toe on something hurts, and they're like, yeah, sometimes physical pain hurts. And that's supposed to be like this magical revelation. I love it. I love it.
his career's over and his life is over. It's just not true.
Okay, maybe not necessarily life over, but his career did take a hit. Is there anything genuine about Ludwig? Good question.
No.
Can't spell Ludwig without the L. While there might be a W, there is a reason the L is capital. Before he purged all of it, Ludwig's comment section blaming him for enabling Mango.
Let's up those numbers!
Anyway, Ludwig tweeted recently and posted this exchange. It was pretty graphic. I'll read it to you, but check this out. Making awesome progress in DMs. Maybe you should drink as much as your father did so you could join him, you f***ing piece of shit.
Based.
Just a daily reminder, you're a... Join your dad. You gotta be mentally ill to go this far to a stranger you've never met online in their DMs. Lol. We all will one day. God bless you and your family. You know what? God bless you and your family as well. We got the good ending, I guess. Micro W to Ludwig.
I love these unhinged people. It's so funny.
Here, you know, the instant switch up shows the dude was hurting because honestly, you gotta be mentally ill to like DM someone going through an internet drop.
Yeah, no shit. The clown on the internet did something. But everyone's on the internet is a clown. Anyone who tries to say that they're not a clown on the internet while being on the internet, they're just lying, okay? And that means they're gonna lie about everything.
Drama. When I make these videos on Ludwig, I'm not making them on Ludwig, the person behind the camera. I'm making them on his online persona, and I think the distinction has to be made.
I am talking about Ludwig as a human though, because I think he's absolutely abhorrent.
Never met Ludwig in person. I don't know how he acts off camera. Probably swims around like a jellyfish.
The fact that he acts differently on camera and off camera is already like 15 red flags in my opinion.
Saw this weird lesbians video and I thought it was kind of funny, but here it is.
And now we know why he's another Hassan minion.
I don't even watch Tectone. I don't, but like just the Hassan minion comment, I don't know. There's just something so funny about that. It's so funny because it literally has nothing to do with anything being mentioned here.
I mean, let's all be honest. If Ludwig wasn't friends with Hassan, he'd be getting like 1/10 of the hate. Anyway, subscribe to the channel if you still think Ludwig is fake, and let's...
Yep, definitely. Anyway, that was Veshjet 10 out of 10. Bye!